Guys, I gotta apologize. I need to apologize because I'm over here letting you get your information from the doom and gloom media about how terrible everything is instead of educating you to what's truly going on in the market. I'm Nick Waldner with the Waldner Winners team of Keller Williams, and I want to talk to you about what actually is going on in the market, not what the newspapers and the media is telling you, but what's actually happening right now. So let's look at the economy as a whole. My job is to educate you, all right? So the economy is doing great. In fact, unemployment's at all new lows. We have more jobs than we actually have humans. We're seeing the GDP is still very strong. Inflation is continuing to recede. Jerome Powell is starting to ease back on some of those pushes for higher interest rates. We've seen him pause the last 2 or 3 times. So we're seeing all these things that are positive, even though the media keeps saying recession, 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 recession. We just haven't seen one yet. So I also want to talk about how real estate relates to this. So we haven't seen values dip in real estate since 2008. And if you remember, 2008 was the real estate recession. Like there was overbuilding, overfunding, loans were easy to get, and that crashed the market, the bubble burst, all the values came down. We're not seeing that. We're not in a real estate recession, and we're not moving towards a real estate recession. In fact, it's the opposite. We're seeing values continue to go up because of increased demand. It has nothing to do with the market in terms of too much supply, or in fact, it's the opposite. There's not enough supply. So we're seeing values go up. Now, why is the supply so low? Well, we're going to probably be around 4 million to 4.1 million in total home sales this year. Now, what that means is typically we're in the 5 to 5.5. We haven't been this low since 2011. This is, the market right now is more like a kinked up hose. You've got buyers who are afraid to move forward because interest rates feel too high. You have sellers who are holding on to a mortgage at a very low interest rate, so they don't want to sell. And you've got these parties just building up demand, building up demand. When interest rates come down and both parties jump off the fence, we're going to see volume increase dramatically, but values are also going to go up because we're still in a situation where we have more buyers than we have sellers, even if all those sellers came back on the market. And if interest rates come down, to get them off the fence and get them to come back in the market, buyers are going to come flooding in. So we're still seeing a scenario where values will continue to go up. It's not the 2008 recession. This is a completely different monster. So Warren Buffett told me personally, because we're really good friends, I have breakfast with him at McDonald's. He said, buy assets that go up in value, period. Own the assets that go up in value. So if you're on that fence of, do we buy that next bigger house? Do we sell our house and move to a different state? I would say, one, don't do it because of any financial reason. Let's start off with that. Do it because it's right for your family. Do it because now's the perfect time to get in that school district or to move closer to family, whatever it may be. Don't be afraid to make the move if it's right for your family. Don't do it for the economics of it, but know that the economics, you have a tailwind behind you. If you get into a house today at a slightly higher interest rate, when the hose unkinks and everybody starts flooding back in the market, you just get to refi and watch your value of your home go up. So guys, hope this makes sense. I'm a big nerd when it comes to real estate, and I look at this stuff every day. If you have a situation and you just want to kind of run it by me and think about what you're doing in your world, just reach out. I'm happy to have the conversation, whether you're looking to move 6 weeks, 6 months, or 6 years from now. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to still be here. All right, guys. Nick Waldner with the Waldner Winners team of Keller Williams. Thanks for listening.